Hi, everybody. Welcome to this brief introductory conversation leading off the 8-week version of IS-310 online offered here through the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences and the International Studies program at the University of Idaho, fall of 2017. This is a new course. It was developed after 17 years of teaching the in-person version of IS-310. The United Nations is a key component of the International Studies degree, but we don't have enough seats each fall. And so, with other people on campus who could use it and very few web-based versions around the country, it seemed like a good time to start this online version of IS-310. So this 8-week version is designed to get people through the class in a short amount of time, and that means we keep a pretty brisk pace, but essentially you'll be looking at a topic, you'll see what that means in a minute, every 2 days, and if you keep up on that pace, it'll never be too onerous, and you'll be able to keep up with everything in the class. I want to give you a brief tour around the space so you can see what you'll be dealing with, and I will hide me here, and then just point to the me that's right over there on the other side of the screen. So anytime you log on to the IS-310 course space, the homepage I need you to be on at the time will have this banner atop it. So from now until the end of the second day of the first week, it'll be this page that has your getting started information. That's this overview that I'm recording right now, the strategies for success, which I hope you'll pay some attention to, the due dates, which I also hope you'll pay attention to. I don't post a lot of reminders about due dates because I've got them listed here in its own folder, and I've got them listed elsewhere in the unit folders, which I'll show you here in a minute. And so you can develop your own calendar and set your own pace to meet the due dates. There's a pre-test that you have to take right now, right at the beginning of this term. It is something where I don't want you to study, I don't want you to look up anything about the UN. You can be as wrong can be about what the UN is and what it does. I'm just trying to assess where you're at now on the first 2 days of the class. We'll take a post-test at the end of the class, and in fact, I'll give back to you what you wrote here at the beginning of the semester. So take that right away. It's got some points tabbed to it. And then here's the syllabus, both a web version that just sits right here, and then a file you can open to print off if you'd like. So that's right at the beginning of the class. Then you'll move straight into Unit 1. When you log into Unit 1 today, you'll see that there's no banner here. That means you don't necessarily have to start yet, though I do hope you'll get a direct start. After that second day of the class, this will have the banner. It'll be clear that Unit 1 is where we're at. Each unit will have an overview page that has this in it. Weeks 8 and 9 of the semester, I know it's 1 and 2 of this class, 8 and 9 of the semester, just to clarify where we're actually at in the semester. An overview, a learning outcome, the readings, the videos, and the bonus bits. I'll show you what that means. And here are the due dates again. You'll be asked to take notes on the YouTube lecture, the reading, and the bonus bits using a template I have provided at the beginning of each unit. So it's a Word file. You can either type directly into it, or you can open up some space so that you can handwrite notes in there. I don't care. They're ultimately for you, but what you'll want is the exact wording off the final slide of the lecture, and then some additional thoughts. What this is designed to be is your study guide for the assessment. So the lecture, this is these two parts for the lecture, this for the article and for the bonus bit. And so if you keep track of those as you go through, you'll be in good shape. The lectures are embedded in each of these topics. You got a lecture, a reading, a bonus bit. The lectures are all 15 minutes long, and again, they end with that takeaway that I want you to keep in mind most strictly. Then you've got the due dates listed again here, where you submit the due dates. These are on the Thursday of a given Thursday of the second week of a given unit, and then the assessment, which will follow on to that. Then you go through 2, 3, and 4. Now, units 2, 3, and 4, excuse me there. Units 1 and 2 are very formal. You've got the 7 topics, the 7 lectures, the 7 readings, the 7 bonus bits. 3 is different. It's got 4 or 5 topics in it, and then you begin to do your own work. You'll be able to choose a region that most interests you and study the UN through the lens of that region. And then Unit 4 has almost no formal structure, as you will be taking different countries that interest you, that you want to see how they act and interact at, in, and through the UN. So it's a very formalized class that shifts into a pretty informal class. And informal doesn't mean there won't be due dates or stuff that you have to do, but it'll be individualized to what you're most interested in by the end of the class. So one person may have picked the Oceanic region and Fiji. Another person could be in the Americas studying Paraguay, while someone else is looking at Europe and Moldova. Totally fine. You can have Africa and Lesotho. It can be big countries, small countries. Anything you want to do by the end, you'll be able to do within the framework of the class. So I hope that that appeals to you. It is interesting to you. So we study the patterns of the whole UN, look at it through the lens of a particular region, and then off we go into a particular country. Please be in touch. You've got my home phone number, you've got my office phone number, you got my email, and I'm someone who hopes you won't worry about being lost or finding something unclear and not contacting me. I give you that information for a reason so that we can be in touch. It may take me 24 hours to respond to an email or a phone call, but I am interested in engaging with you and look forward to it. Good luck this semester. I look forward to seeing you here in class.